What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things. A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle, he has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive, and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility. I will not be able to sleep a wink. And next there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there. There's nothing more there of interest to me.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul.
Well, let's go burn them.
A little wooden box. Doesn't look like an antique or anything particularly valuable. It has beautiful workmanship, though. It's locked.
Right, well, we have to be careful with that.
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box. The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Oh, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house. Wait, there is something else. There's a 6-sided flat stone hidden under the paper. It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it. Nothing else in there. The box is empty. A strange stone head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine embellishments.
Great.
Perhaps a memento from one of the Professor's expeditions.
And then we can use that over here. Well, at least now I can just clean through areas with the help of this button.
Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I... How pretty. The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom. The vessel's a few centimetres deep. Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened. Hello, you in there? Ghost, give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine, give me the beans for your delicious godly draught.
Probably going to be a lot
Let's look at
simpler
it
than you'd
this way.
think.
If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that won't be of any use to anyone. Why the wait?
Maybe you just have to wake up.
Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now?
Go make the thing.
Hello? The vessel's a few centimeters.
There we go. Had to click to the side.
It works! The beans are being ground to powder.
Yay!
That's it. They'll burn well. They're dry as bone. I'll give it a go. What?
Do you have something to add?
Better not. I haven't got any news and he'll only start reproaching me again.
Maybe I have to swing it in first?
Let's see. The water's boiling. A watering can full of hot water.
Right, then I go in and mix it in the cup. Sure enough. If you think about something like this tea, you would mix it in the can and then pour it, but what do I know?
Very well. The water's turning brown.
Oh gee, I wonder why.
And it smells... lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Great.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
Okay, that looks funny.
Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
Oh no.
Thanks.
Right.
A clever mechanism.
And no doubt down here will be a couple of extra things, but I'll need to solve the rest of the riddles around here. Yeah.
So this is the legendary secret cellar. The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere. Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
Well, great. Pick them up. We'll need them.
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
You are. Well, a little bit.
A staff approximately 2 meters long with a top made of bronze. Looks like something's missing there. This picture seems to indicate that a ruby belongs in there. A staff looks like something. A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall.
Right.
The sad remains of extinct cultures, and of the last camping trip. I can't discover anything of interest amongst this junk.
If you'd say so.
A small, fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it. A picture on a jewel. A small fat...
Right, let's look at these things before going back up again.
There are 3 carved figures by the bars. Each one of them has a different precious stone. This one here has a blue...
Right, and then
strong iron bars without a door or lock.
But, yeah.
Behind it is a dark room.
Right.
I somehow have to open the bars.
Well, yeah. You can
No
do
chance.
this, but yeah.
There has to be a secret
And it's light redirection. Yep. Moving back up.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening.
Told ya.
It is indeed a gravestone.
Well, what
A
does it
little
say?
gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it. A little gravestone made of granite. A pumpkin patch, not particularly well cared for. Presumably MacGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden. The pumpkins should have been harvested long ago. Some are already starting to go mouldy. Hey, Cheep Cheep, you'll never believe it. I found the secret door and I've been into the cellar. Hey, I could do with a bit more encouragement here, silly bird. Thank you. Yes, I'm sorry, you aren't a silly bird. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief.
Yes. Maybe we can use this to reach up and open up for it. Get the whole thing started up. Yeah.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Excellent. Let's go inside and see how that affects things. Yep. Right.
The light beam is reflected by the little... The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor. The light...
Then the jump... whatever. Right. Now, let's see. I still didn't expect this.
A wooden tub, about half... Oh, great. The small amounts of light from outside are somehow gathered in this box and exit as a light beam from the glass eye. Huh, not bad. Presumably gnome technology. The shield reflects the light beam into the cellar.
Right. Let's see. You're gonna be useful now. Give me a jewel or something. Must be a focus.
Yoo-hoo!
I will say this one more time. I'm not Mortimer.
Of course not, if you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess...
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer. Mortimer has already been kidnapped.
But that's impossible. Who is talking to me at night, then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not? Did he, excavate you?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time. Then the lid opened, and Mortimer was there.
Why is a spider
I've
hanging
been
from
with
your
him
nose?
ever since.
Well, as things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss, we deliberate, we debate, we chat. But we would never go skiing.
Go yell at some journalist, Grandpa
Why?
Simpson.
Do you really want to go skiing?
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea. Did you have an accident in a bandage factory?
No, I'm a mummy.
Don't mummies have their brains pulled out via their noses during the mummification process?
Yep.
I don't think so.
I do.